Yes, in previous class we discussed about bandwidth with feedback, right? For the inverting and non-inverting amplifier here. Okay. And also we discussed about summing and scaling and averaging amplifier. Okay, next we'll move on to the instrumentation amplifier. Okay, after that we'll start with the comparator here. So take now differential amplifier also you can take here. Okay, differential amplifier means you have to take difference in signal. Okay, this one is the subtractor. Okay, so you are making a difference in input signal. Okay, with respect to bias. Okay, so you take op amp here. Okay, op amp consists of two terminals here, negative and positive. The negative is connected to here VA voltage. Okay, this is the DC voltage here. It is connected to input resistance, that is R. Okay, R is what here? This is the input resistance. Okay, it is connected to source of the DC. After that, you take one more resistance here. Okay, that is feedback resistance here. It is connected between output and input of the op amp. After that, you take two resistance in parallel here. Okay, for the positive sign. Okay, for the positive sign, you take now two resistance in parallel form. Okay, that is connected to again one more DC source, that is VB. Okay, VA and VB is the DC source. Understood? So VA is what here? Second terminal, VB is the first terminal. Okay, like that you have to consider here. Okay. Then you take output from the op amp, that is 741 IC. Okay. So you take now V0 is equal to VB minus VA. Why the written VB minus VA here? Why the not written minus VA by, so minus VA minus VB here? Because VB is first you right, because this is the positive right sign, right? So for that you write plus VB. Okay, after that you take minus VA. So VA is connected to here negative sign. Okay, that's why you write first positive sign of the source here, that is plus VB. After that you write minus V. Understood? Don't write minus VA plus VB. So always you write plus VB minus V. So this is about the circuit analysis here. Okay, first you have to find out the output voltage. Okay, find out the output voltage. Okay, for conditioning, not to find out the output voltage here, the first condition is what here? Okay, to take V0A. Okay, means output voltage A. Okay, VOA means that is output voltage A from the terminal A. Okay, terminal A is what here? It's a negative sign. Okay, negative sign is connected to VA through the input resistance with feedback resistance. So in order to find out the output from the negative terminal here, so consider VB is 0. Okay, you have to apply superposition theorem. Okay, by applying the superposition theorem, so consider positive terminal is 0 here, that is VB is 0 here. From that we can find out the V0 here. Okay, means output voltage of the terminal A. Okay, so for that we can write now minus, because there is a negative sign right here. The input terminal is what here? Negative terminal. So for that you write negative, then output by input here. Okay, output is what is the resistance here? Feedback resistance RF divided by the input resistance R1 multiplied by the VA. Okay, so consider now RF by R1 multiplied by the input voltage. Okay, this is the V0A. Then here you take RF is equal to R1, R1 is equal to R, because there is the same current is flowing here. So for that you have to consider, so all resistance are equal mode here. And all resistance are equal here, substituting this equation here, then the output voltage of the A terminal is equal to minus VA. Okay, this is the condition. Means if I apply plus 5 here, you get a minus 5, because this was the negative terminal, right? You get an inverted output. If you apply plus 5 here, you'll get a minus 5 as a output. That is the output of the A terminal, because this is the inverting terminal. Same thing you do it for the non-inverting terminal here. So in order to make non-inverting terminal output here, so consider VA is 0 here. Okay, by applying the superposition, then you take V1 terminal here. This is the V1 terminal. Okay, apply voltage divider rule here. Okay, you have to apply voltage divider rule. So why you want to apply voltage divider rule here? Because the two resistance in parallel with the source voltage. Okay, VB is source voltage here. So for that you take two resistance in parallel. Okay, one resistance is connected to ground, one resistance is connected to source here. So for that, this is the V1 terminal. Okay, what the taken this point here. Okay, this point, there are two resistors are meeting at a point this right. So you take V1 terminal. Okay, for this V1 terminal, apply the voltage divider here. So for that, you'll get the ground resistance is R3 divided by R2 plus R3 multiplied by the VB voltage. Understood? Then you take now non-inverting here. You know what is the non-inverting output voltage here? That is V0B. It should be equal to 1 plus Rf by R, because this is non-inverting, right? So non-inverting gain is what is the value here? 1 plus feedback resistance divided by the input resistance multiplied by the V1. So what is the V1 you got here from the voltage divider rule here? That is R3 into VB divided by R2 plus R3. Understood? Substitute here. Then consider all resistance are equal value. Okay, for that you take R. So Rf is equal to R1, R1 is equal to R2, R2 is equal to R3. That should be equal to R. Understood? So V0B is equal to VB. Okay, so this one is a non-inverting input here. Okay, if you give plus voltage here, plus 5 voltage, you'll get a plus 5 as a output voltage. Okay, so you have to consider now V0B is equal to VB. Then you take total output voltage. Okay, from the op amp, you have to take both input voltage here. Okay, that is VAI plus VB. So for that, you can write V0A plus V0B. Okay, this is the total output voltage of the op amp. Understood? So you take now V0 is equal to what is V0 here? Minus VA. Substitute here. What is V0B here? VB. So you take now plus VB minus VA. This is the mathematical proof for the op amp output voltage. Okay, earlier what you written here? This is the general equation. What you written? V0 is equal to VB minus VA. Okay, you have to prove this equation. How we got this one? Okay, so for that you apply superposition here. Okay, first terminal you make it 0 here. Then second terminal you make it 0 here. Then derive the equation here. Then substitute in superposition theorem for the total output voltage. Then you'll get a V0 is equal to now VB minus VA. Okay, this one is the subtractor. In exam, they can ask problems also. The main thing is we should know the formulas. Okay, they'll give the RF value, they will give the R1 value, they will give the VA value and VB value. Understood? If you know the formula, easily we can solve the problem. Understood? This is very simple here. The main thing is you should make some analysis here. Okay, depending upon the given problem. Understood? This is for the subtractor. Okay, differential configuration for the subtractor. Summing already discussed, right? Summing, averaging, scaling. Okay, this is the one more circuit for the subtractor. So next to take instrumentation amplifier. Okay, so instrumentation amplifier, they can ask for the 4 to 6 marks here. You have to write the block diagram. Okay, you have to write the block diagram. After that, you can go for the remaining circuits here. Okay, what are the remaining circuits here? If you know the instrumentation amplifier here, we can go for the comparator, zero crossing detector, then skin detector. Okay, so all three circuits, it depends on the instrumentation. Understood? So what is the meaning of instrumentation here? I think people have studied in third semester, right? What is the meaning of instrumentation? So Anna. See here, instrumentation means we want to measure the parameters. Okay, instrumentation nothing but a measuring. Okay, we are going to measure the temperature, heat, pressure, okay, humidity. Okay, these are the example for the instrumentation amplifier. Okay, instrumentation nothing but a what here? Measurement. Okay, we want to measure the different parameters. For example, temperature, heat, pressure, humidity, like that. Understood? So that is the meaning of instrumentation amplifier. Okay, here you have to use the op amp not to measure the parameters. Okay, for that you have to write the block diagram. Okay, so block diagram consists of what here? First you take input. Okay, so input is what here? Physical quantity to be measured. Okay, you have to measure the physical parameters. Suppose you take temperature, we can measure the temperature, right? The morning temperature, afternoon temperature, evening temperature, midnight temperature. Is it? So these are the physical quantity. Okay, we can measure the temperature from the sensors. Yes or no? Temperature sensors. So that we can measure from the sensors here. Okay, after that you have to give it for the input stage. Okay, so after measuring the physical quantity, you have to give it for the input stage. So what is the input stage elements here? It consists of transducer and preamplifier. Okay, so transducer means what here? Navya Sai.
Yes, sir.
What is the meaning of transducer?
Transducer. Converting input to output.
Converting input to means one form of energy to another form of energy, right?
Yes,
Means
sir.
physical energy to electrical energy. Okay, so here we want to convert physical energy to the electrical energy. Understood? So that is the use of transducer. Or you can connect any resistance here. Okay, if you connect any resistance here, okay, and the resistance itself acts as a transducer, because so there is a change in the parameter that gives the change in the resistance value. Understood? Suppose if we give any current here, okay, if we vary the current here, okay, we can vary the resistance also. Okay, this is a small example. Transducer means here we can convert physical energy to the electrical energy, means one form of energy to the another form of energy. Understood? That is the use of using transducer. So again, it consists of preamplifier. Okay, before amplification, we want to amplify the signals because it has some kind of noise here. It has some kind of distortion. Okay, that we have to eliminate from the preamplifier. Okay, so what is the use of connecting preamplifier here? Can avoid the unwanted signals. We can avoid the unwanted noise. Okay, we can avoid the unwanted distortion. Okay, after that we can go for the intermediate stage here. Okay, the first stage it consists of transducer and preamplifier. Then output of the input stage it is connected to input of the intermediate stage. So intermediate stage it is connected using transmission lines. Okay, so it is connected using transmission lines. Transmission and we can transmit the signals. Okay, in the form of analog or digital. Understood? You have to remember this one. They made a mark, right? So there is circle here. Okay, in between the output and input stage, they have connected intermediate stage. It consists of what here? Transmission lines. Okay, so transmission means we can use either analog signal or digital signals. Okay, so this intermediate stage we can connect instrumentation amplifier. Okay, we can connect instrumentation amplifier. Then output of the instrumentation amplifier it is connected to output stage. Okay, it is connected to where here output stage. So what is the use of connecting output stage here? Here we can connect any kind of display or indicator or automatic process control. Okay, so we can connect indicator or display unit here or automatic process control. Okay, you have to see the output, right? So after getting the signal from the intermediate stage here, you have to analyze the signals, whether it is in AC signal or DC signal. Either you're getting temperature mode or you're getting pressure mode or humidity mode here. Okay, that you have to analyze. That is from the output stage. Okay, so analysis you can use the different elements here like indicator or automatic process controller or display here. Understood? So these are the some example for the output stage here. So instrumentation amplifier means it consists of 3 stages. Remember this one. Okay, it consists of how many stages here? 3 stages. Input stage, intermediate stage, output stage. Okay, input stage means it receives the input in terms of physical parameters. Okay, that you have to convert for the electrical signal. Okay, and also you can use preamplifier. Understood? Next, intermediate stage means you can use instrumentation amplifier. Okay, here instrumentation amplifier it is connected using the transmission lines. Understood? Then output of the instrumentation amplifier it is connected where here output stage. This is the one-way direction. Okay, this way one-way direction. There is no bidirection here. There is only one-way communication. Okay, from input to output. Output stage the connected indicator and process controller. Okay, this is the block diagram. Okay, in exam, suppose they ask for the instrumentation amplifier here, but write the block diagram, then you have to use the application. Application means comparator, skip trigger, zero crossing detector. Understood? After that, here you write the circuit diagram. So what is the instrumentation amplifier means? Here you write the circuit diagram. This is the complete circuit diagram of the instrumentation amplifier using the transducer bridge. Okay, using the transducer bridge. Transducer means what? It's a sensor. We can convert physical energy to the electrical energy. Okay, so transducer, have you seen the transducer? Vimarsha,
Yes, sir.
have you seen the transducer?
Yes, sir.
Where? Release ಮಾಡಿದರೆ transducer. Size star. Size star.
Sir,
Have you seen the transducer?
no, sir.
No. Sunidhi
No,
KR.
sir.
Sunidhi KR.
Yes, sir.
Have you seen the transducer?
Yes, sir.
Where?
In lab, sir.
Hmm?
Lab.
Which experiment I've done using transducer? Which experiment I've done? Temperature sensor, right?
Yes, sir.
In third semester,
Yes.
there was one electronic devices lab, right? Sir, no. In lab ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇತ್ತಲ್ವಾ ಇದು instrumentation ಯಾವುದು?
Photodiode, sir.
Photodiode ಅಲ್ರಿ. Temperature sensor ಇರ್ಲಿಲ್ವಾ?
ಅದು ಕೂಡ ಇತ್ತು ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಡ್ಯೂಸರ್ ಫೋಟೋಡಯೋಡ್ ಅಲ್ಲೂ ಬರುತ್ತಲ್ಲ ಸರ್.
Transducer LDR ಅದು.
ಹಾ ಸರ್, LDR ಹೌದು.
So transducer means what? Here we can measure the temperature. Yeah, ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಇತ್ತಲ್ಲ temperature ಇರ್ಲಿಲ್ವಾ temperature kit? ಹಾಟ್ ವಾಟರ್ ಬಾಯ್ಲ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ರೀಡಿಂಗ್ ಬರ್ಕೊಂತಿರ್ಲಿಲ್ವಾ ವೋಲ್ಟೇಜ್ ಎಷ್ಟು ಬಂತು ಅಂತ?
Yes sir.
That is a transducer here. So transducer means here we can measure the temperature. Okay, we can measure the temperature. Understood? See here, this is the instrumentation amplifier using transducer bridge. Okay, first to take bridge here. Okay, this one the transducer bridge. There are 4 resistance here. Okay, first one is RA, RB, RC. These are the 3 resistance. Okay, these 3 resistance are fixed here. Okay, the RC and RB almost it is fixed. Okay, we can't change the resistance value in the RC and RB. Okay, another terminal they have connected resistive transducer. Okay, the resistive transducer. So depending upon the temperature, it will vary the resistance value. Okay, so that is the use of connecting resistance transducer. Okay, if it is a high temperature here, the resistance will be high or low here. High. Okay, as temperature increases here, the resistance also increases, voltage also increases. Understood? So resistance, it depends on the temperature. Okay, if it is a lower temperature, the resistance value is also lower. Okay, then voltage also lower value. So resistance, voltage, it depends on the temperature of the environment, or you can take water also. Understood? So here the connected transducer in order to measure the varying the resistance value. Okay, varying the resistance value depending upon the temperature. Understood? So RA also, this is also variable. Okay, RA also we can vary here, or you can make it fixed here, no problem. But RC and RB, these are fixed because it is connected where the positive of the A2. Okay, positive of the A2 amplifier. This is the voltage follower circuit. Okay, A1 and A2, These are what here? Voltage follower circuit. See here, is there any resistance in the feedback or input resistance here? No, right? There is no input resistance, there is no feedback resistance here. That's why A1 and A2 it acts as a voltage follower circuit. They have taken two voltage follower circuit. After that, they have taken subtractors amplifier. Okay, this one is the subtractor amplifier. Just now we discussed, right? It is a subtractor amplifier. Output of these two voltage follower circuit, it is connected to input of the subtractor. Okay, negative is connected where here R1, the positive is connected to where here R2 or R1 here, then R3 is connected to ground. Okay, so A3 is subtractor amplifier, A1 and A2 is the voltage follower circuit. So RC and RB is fixed here. Okay, RC and RB, these are fixed here, means there is a fixed voltage from the VB. Okay, so RC and RB, where it is connected here? VB voltage. Okay, VB voltage is fixed. Okay, it is connected where here? A2 of the voltage follower. Next, you take RT and RA. Okay, RT and RA means transducer and variable resistance. It is connected where here? VA voltage. So VA is connected where here? Positive of the A1. Okay, VA is equal to positive of the A1. VB is connected to positive of the A2. Understood? Then negative is connected where here? Feedback. Okay, negative of the voltage follower, it is connected to feedback for both A1 and A2. Okay. Then here they applied DC voltage for the bridge circuit. Okay. In order to conduct the current for the all three, so all four resistance here. Okay, they have connected DC voltage. Okay, if you apply any DC voltage here, okay, the current is flowing across the RC, RB, then RT and RA. Okay, there is an equal current flowing here when bridge is balanced. Okay, when bridge is balanced, okay, so equal current flowing across the all four resistance here. Okay, which are the all four resistance here? Transducer resistance, then RA resistance, RB resistance, RC resistance. Understood? So RC and RB is fixed. Okay, after that RA is variable, then RT is variable. Okay, RT depends on the temperature. Okay, it depends on the temperature here. So by varying the RA, okay, by varying the RA, you have to balance the bridge. Okay, then only we can make the equal current flowing across the all four resistance. Okay, but to vary the RA resistance by manually. Okay, by manually have to vary the RA resistance. Okay, from that we can make equal current flowing across the all four resistors here. Okay, then bridge is balanced. When bridge is balanced here, okay, we'll get a quality of the voltage across the VA and VB. Okay, we'll get a proper value. We get a quality of the voltage or proper value for the VA and VB. Then we can see the output here. Okay, then we can see the output, whether temperature in lower value or higher value or mid value, that we can find out from the output stage. Understood? So here you take now transducer is what here? Input stage. Okay, this one is the complete input stage here. Okay, because they have connected all elements in passive. Okay, so all elements in passive here. The resistor, voltage, everything is passive elements here. So that's why I call the input stage. This one is the input stage. Okay, here you can measure the physical parameters. Okay, we can measure the physical parameters. What is the physical parameter here? Temperature. Okay, here we can measure the temperature. Okay, after that you have to convert electrical signal. How are you going to convert electrical signal here? That is from the transducer. Okay, so transducer, it will convert electrical signal in terms of voltage and current. Okay, if it is a higher temperature means we'll get a higher voltage. If it is a lower temperature means we'll get a lower voltage. Okay, this is the input stage. So we can convert physical quantity to electrical signal. So after applying the input stage to the intermediate stage, this one is the intermediate stage. Okay, here they have connected intermediate stage. Okay, what they've taken E1, A2, A3. Okay, these three amplifier, it acts as a intermediate stage. Okay, so intermediate stage, it may be DC current or AC current. Okay, it depends on the designing of the circuit here. But here they have taken A1 and A2. A1 and A2 is the voltage follower, A3 is the subtractor. So take output of the A1 and A2 here, give it for the subtractor here. Okay, but to subtract using the superposition theorem. Just now we discussed, right? So based on the superposition, we can make the output voltage. Then output of the A3 means output of the intermediate stage. It's going to be here output stage. So output stage, what they connected here? Indicating meter. Okay, here we can measure the temperature range. Okay, we can measure the temperature range because we connected transducer, right? So for that, we can measure the temperature by using the indicating meter. Understood? So here we connected three stage: first stage, intermediate stage, and output stage. What is the input stage here? Transducer. What is the intermediate stage here? They have connected two voltage follower and one subtractor here. Then output stage they have connected indicating meter. Okay, this one is the only one direction communication. Okay, one way communication means input to output state. Understood? In exam, you have tried this one. They will ask for the 6 marks. Okay, after that, you have to give the applications. Remember this one. You can go through the previous year question paper. This one is the repeated question. First, you write the block diagram. Okay, first you write the block diagram. After that, you write the circuit diagram. Okay, then you can go for the equations. Okay, so apply the superposition theorem. Okay, because there is a subtractor, right? First, you take transducer. Okay, you take transducer equation here, RT plus R minus delta R. So RT means what here? Transducer. Okay, delta R means change in the resistance. So as temperature changes here, the resistance also changes in the transducer. That's why I can write RT plus R minus delta R. Delta then change in the value. Okay, it may be plus value or minus value. That's why I written RT plus R minus delta R. Next, when bridge is balanced. Okay, when bridge is balanced by using the RA. Okay, by varying the RA, we can make the bridge balance. Okay, when bridge is balanced here, there is a equal current flowing through the all four resistance here. So for that, you take VP is equal to VA. Okay, VA is equal to here A1 voltage follower, VB is equal to here A2 voltage follower. So when bridge is balanced here, VB is equal to VA. We know the VB equation, right? Substitute here. We're going to substitute here. VA, we make it 0 here. Find out the VB value. We discussed in bridge balance circuit, right? Subtractor, amplifier. From that, you can write here RB into VDC divided by RB plus RC. Then VA, you can write the equation here by making VB 0 here. Then you can take RA multiply with the VDC divided by RA plus RT. Okay, so apply this superposition theorem for the subtractor here for the bridge circuit. Okay, from that we can write the V and VB. Then equate these two equation here. Then VDC will be cancelled here. Then simplify here. So you'll get RC divided by RB is equal to RT by RA. Okay, RC by RB equal to RT by RA. So this is the complete equations for the bridge is balanced. Next condition, when bridge is not balanced. Okay, means when bridge is unbalanced here, then you can take VA is not equal to VB. Okay, when VA is not equal to VB here, you take voltage divider formula. Okay, apply the voltage divider formula for the bridge circuit here. So what is the equation here? VA is equal to now RA into VDC divided by RA plus RT plus delta R. Okay, VA is going to be a transducer, right? So for that you can write RT plus delta. Then same thing we can write VB by applying the voltage divider rule here. So RB into VDC divided by RB plus RC. Then you make unbalanced, right? So for that VAB is equal to VA minus VB. Okay, when bridge is unbalanced means you have to take difference in signal. Okay, that is VA minus VB. Substitute. What do you got? VA here. Substitute here. That is RA into VDC divided by RA plus RT plus delta R. Okay, minus RB into VDC divided by RB plus RC. Then all resistance are you make it equal here. Okay, all resistance you make it equal. Then VAB is equal to what here? Delta R into VDC divided by 2 into 2R plus delta R. Okay, this is the equation when bridge is unbalanced. Understood? Delta R into VDC divided by 2 into 2R plus delta R. After that, We can find out the gain of the differential amplifier with the gain minus RF divided by R1. Therefore, output circuit is V0 is equal to VAB minus RF by R1. What is VAB here? What you got? Delta R into VDC divided by 2 into 2R plus delta R, right? Substitute here. Then multiply by the minus RF divided by R1. Then simplify here. Okay. You have to simplify when change the resistance of the transducer delta R is very small. Hence 2R plus delta R equal to 2R. Okay, delta R is when it is very small here. But to take 2R plus delta R is equal to 2R. Means you have to neglect the delta R when it is in small. Then we get to 2R. Substitute here. So wherever 2R plus delta R is there, you write only 2R. Then simplify here. V0 you got RF divided by R1 delta R divided by 4R into VDC. Okay, so V0 of the instrumentation amplifier is how much here? RF divided by R1 delta R divided by 4R into VDC. Understood? Means the output voltage is directly proportional to change in the resistance value. Okay, what is the meaning of this equation here? The output voltage is directly proportional to change in the resistance value from the transducer. Okay, suppose if you got higher temperature, you get a higher voltage. Suppose if you got lower temperature, you get a lower voltage. That is the meaning of this equation. Okay, this is the final equation. Understood? First you write block diagram. Okay, this is for 6 to 8 marks here. Okay, in exam they can ask only block diagram or they can ask for circuit diagram. If they ask for the block diagram, they'll ask for the applications. Okay, remember this one. Depending upon the question, you have to write the answer here. So first you write the block diagram, input stage, intermediate stage, and output stage. Okay, then same thing you write the block circuit diagram. Input stage you take transducer bridge circuit here. Then intermediate stage you take 2 voltage follower circuit and the subtractor amplifier. Output stage you take indicating meter. Okay, you have to take 3 conditions. So which are 3 conditions here? When bridge is balanced, when bridge is unbalanced. Okay, and third one is what here? Gain. Okay, third one is gain. So here you take when bridge is balanced, VB is equal to VA. Okay, write the VA VB equation here according to voltage divider or superposition here. We'll get RC divided by RB is equal to RT by RA. Next condition, when bridge is unbalanced. When bridge is unbalanced means VA is not equal to VB. So you write now change in the resistance value for the VA and VB here. So apply voltage divider rule here. That is VA is equal to RA into VDC divided by RA plus RT plus delta R. VB is equal to RB divided by RB into VDC divided by RA plus RC. You take the unbalanced equation. Okay, VA minus VB for the output voltage. Substitute here what you got VA and VB substitute here. Then you take all resistance in equal value. Then VAB you got delta R into VDC divided by 2 into 2R plus delta R. Okay, this is for unbalanced. After that you take gain. Okay, you take gain of the differential amplifier here minus RF divided by R1 here. Here we know the VAB substitute here. After that, the change in the resistance is very small compared to 2R plus delta R. Okay, that's why instead of writing 2R plus delta R, you write only 2R. But neglect the delta R change in resistance because it's very small. When it is small here, you can write the gain of the op-amp, that is instrumentation amplifier V0, that is RF divided by R1 delta R divided by 4R into VDC. Okay, output voltage directly proportional to feedback resistance, change in the resistance value, then input of the DC voltage, and inversely proportional to input resistance. Okay, then 4R, it is also input resistance. So this is the complete V0 of the instrumentation amplifier. Understood? So this is about the instrumentation amplifier. In next class, we'll go with the applications. What are the applications of the instrumentation amplifier? Comparator means we can compare the signals. Okay. After that, we can go for the next application, zero crossing detector. Okay, when signal is crossing the zero value, that you can detect here. This is the one more application. Then last one is Schmitt trigger. Okay, means we want to convert AC to DC converter. So these are the 3 applications here. Okay, that we'll discuss in next classes here. So any doubts here now?
Karishma,
Yes, sir.
any doubts are there?
No, sir.
I'll stop the class now. You can leave the meeting.